Welcome to Astroventure, the DSLR astrophotography channel. Welcome back, Astroventurers. If you're new to this astrophotography channel, my name is George, and this is the astrophotography channel for DSLR and mirrorless camera bodies, combined with the lenses we already own in a simple star tracker like the SkyGuider Pro or the Star Adventurer. Well, it's that time of the month again for new moon, and with that being said, we're going to jump right into the March suggested targets for 2023. So here we go. First target that I'm going to suggest to you will be the Leo Triplet. And you'll see here the Leo constellation, and you can see where I have circled where the Leo Triplet is located. And I also have this zoomed in image at 500 millimeters as to what that would approximately look like. And again, with any of the suggestions that I make for focal length, that's assuming you're working off of a crop sensor camera, and then 500 millimeters being indicated on the lens itself. For this particular target, 500 or greater. I know some of you have 600 millimeter lenses, and I really recommend this one. It's kind of cool. You're not going to get a very large target, but with some decent amount of imaging, you'll be able to pull out these three galaxies that show up here very well. And moving on from there, I want to suggest the Bodes Galaxy. And Bodes Galaxy is going to be located just off of the Big Dipper or Ursa Major or the Plow, depending on where it is that you are in the world. And again, I've included an image of what this would look like at 500 millimeters on a crop sensor. This one works out pretty well, and at this time of the year with where Ursa Major is positioned in the night sky, it gets it up higher and out of that lower, thicker atmosphere. So I want to suggest that you go after this one, Bodes Galaxy M81. The next one I want to suggest, and this one's particularly going to be hard, is the Crocs Eye Galaxy or M94. Again, this one is located off of Ursa Major, the Big Dipper, or again, the Plow. And you can see how I have it marked. Again, I'm going to suggest this one. You want at least 500 millimeters or greater, again, on a crop sensor. It's still going to be a small target, but it's one of those to go for the challenge. Next one here is going to be the Christmas Tree Cluster or Cone Nebula. And this one you can locate off of Orion. You'll notice that in the lower right corner there. And this one here, you can shoot it anywhere from 300 to 600 millimeters, or if you've got even more, great. And this one also lends itself well to those that have astro-modified cameras because of the hydrogen alpha that's there to pick up. And with enough time, this is a combination of both having the hydrogen alpha emission, and you also have some reflection going on there, so you may pick up some of the blue. And I personally haven't shot this one. I'm interested in it, but if you're going to grab this, you're going to need to do it quickly because Orion is heading over the horizon, and this being up above and to the side of Orion, we still have a little bit of time to get this one. And the most challenging one, and I have tried and failed at this, and I'm going to head out this new moon weekend and try again, is the Spaghetti Nebula. The Spaghetti Nebula is huge. It is absolutely huge. With this one on a crop sensor camera, 100 to 200 millimeters is going to fill your frame. I'm going to attempt it at about 500 millimeters on a full frame astro-modified camera, and with that I should be, well, I'll actually more than fill the frame, but I'm looking to get really deep into it. And if you haven't seen the Spaghetti Nebula, look it up for some images. It's a really interesting one, but it is difficult, it's faint, and you definitely want hours. And for this one, I really recommend going after this one with that astro-modified because of the fact that it's just such a faint target. And with that said, there you go. Those are the March targets for 2023. And if you haven't joined us on our Facebook group, we have our Facebook group of Astroventure DSLR, and we would love to see you over there where we can continue this conversation. And if you like what we're doing here at Astroventure, please consider liking this video, ringing the bell, subscribing, and share the video out. Until next time, I wish you clear skies and uneventful nights.